Hey everyone. Today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about how I plan for my week and prepare for my program. We're going to talk about meal planning, shopping, scheduling in your workouts. And to me, all of these things are essential to being successful with these plans. It is the most time consuming and biggest part of the planning process, making your meal plan, but it is very essential if you want to be successful. So go ahead and go to the files section of our group, and you can find and print the meal planner, which looks like this. It'll be blank for you to fill in. Print the meal planner. There's also a shopping list in there that you can fill in with the different food groups. And there is a container cheat sheet that is very helpful when you're making your meal plan. The foods that are in each container are also in your nutrition guides. Depending on which one you're doing, the 21 Day Fix Extreme, Hammer and Chisel, or the 21 Day Fix. They're all in here, but that container cheat sheet, it's all right there on one sheet, and that's been very helpful for me whenever I'm making my meal plan. So go ahead and go to the files section of the group and get those printed out. Those will be very helpful to you while you're making your meal plan. So the first thing that I do when I'm getting ready for the week and planning for my week is I get out my workout schedule. So if you're doing a 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme, you know that those workouts, 30 minutes a day, they repeat themselves each week. So it's just basically on Monday, you're doing the same workout that you're doing the next Monday. So you have that. Or if you're doing Hammer and Chisel, you will see on there that the workouts do not repeat. They can repeat throughout the week, but it's not a set schedule Monday through Friday. So the first thing I like to do is go down on my meal planner, write down what workout I'm going to be doing that day. I also like to write in there my work schedule so that I work varying hours throughout the weekend. I don't work every day, Monday through Friday. So I like to write in my work schedule so that I know what time of day I'm going to need to do my workout. Scheduling your workout is super important. It's an essential part as well as with the meal planning. So what I usually do is write down which workout I'm going to be doing, what time of day I'm going to do it. I think about the activities I'm going to have for that day. Sometimes, a lot of the time, if it's going to be a day that I'm working, I just have to get up early in the morning around 5 and get it done before I go to work. So figure out what's best for you. If you're better at night, then that's great. If you're home during the day and you can do it while the kids are napping or during the day, that's great. Whatever works best for you, just be sure you think about the day, the activities that you have to get done during that day, and be sure to schedule it in. It's very easy to push your workout aside if you don't have a plan for that. So go ahead and do that. The next thing I do is make my meal plan. So I look at I have got the container cheat sheet in front of me. You also want to go ahead and determine what calorie bracket you're going to be in. So go ahead and figure that out so that you know how many containers of each one you can have per day. So one thing I really like about this meal planner is that it's customizable to whatever bracket you're in. So you just fill those in at the top, and then as you're filling in your meal plan, you shoot for those targets. There are a ton of other printable meal planners on Etsy or on the internet. Find something that works for you. Some people just use a notebook paper. It's whatever works for you. It's just essential that you do it. Does take a little bit of time, but it'll be worth it as you are planning for your week. Okay, so also if you need more meal ideas, you can Google 21 Day Fix meal plans. There are a ton of completely filled out meal plans that you can look at. You can look at different recipes. Pinterest is a great place to find more recipes. There are several girls in our group who have posted some really awesome 21 Day Fix recipes that work for their family. That's what it's all about. You want to find things that are going to work for your family, things that you can stick to. We're not on a 21-day diet. We are on a lifestyle change. We're trying to learn how to make this a part of our daily life. So find things that work, that you really like, and that work for you and your family. Also, you can look at Fixate. This is a recipe book by Autumn Calabrese. There's over 100 recipes in here. They also have the container counts with each recipe. So it's super helpful whenever you are trying to make your meal plan, just to have some great recipes and things to go to. Another option, another thing that you may want to think about is if you're on a budget, then you may want to repeat some things throughout the week. So keep it the same for that one week, then you can change it up the next week. When you make your meal plan and your shopping list, it will save you time and money at the grocery store because you're not going to be thinking about what do I need to get. You're already going to have your list and you're not going to be getting any extra items because you're going to know what you're eating for the week and you'll be able to get that. Now, to some people, it's very overwhelming to make a complete week worth of meal plans. That's okay. If you want to start with a couple of days, that's great too. This is just something that it's very essential that you do it. Okay, so when I'm working on my meal plan, the first thing I do is I put in when I'm going to be drinking my Shakeology. For me, that's a non-negotiable for my day, so I go ahead and put that in first thing. A lot of times I'll drink my shake in the morning, but sometimes I'll do it for lunch or supper, depending on my day. On occasion, I will do a 2-shake day, and I'll often do it for breakfast and supper, and then also have, and then eat something else for lunch. You can mix in a ton of things in your shake, which is awesome. So your Shakeology will count as one red, and then depending on what you put in it, you can, if you have trouble getting in all your containers, for me, I have trouble getting in all my greens. So I'll almost always mix in spinach with my Shakeology for an added green. And that really helps me to get my greens in because that is one of the hardest ones for me. So it's real important that for me, that's where I start is what time of day I'm going to drink my Shakeology. Then from there, I think about my day, if I'm going to be at work, if I'm going to be at home, what activities we have at night, if I'm going to have much time to cook, or if it's going to be if we're going to need to do something fairly quickly for supper. So I work through it that way, and that really helps me to plan. I'll also prep as much as I can. So whether that be at the beginning of the week on Sunday or sometime during the week when you go to the grocery store, after I get back, I try to prep for my week. So you can cook your chicken, you can boil or steam your veggies, you can cook your ground meat or turkey. Anything that you can cook ahead of time is great. And then go ahead and portion it out in your containers. And you can put it in a Ziploc bag or whatever works for you. And go ahead and get it portioned out. Also, I like to wash and chop my fruit and go ahead and get it portioned out so it's something easy and quick to grab from the fridge. Doing all of these things will help you, will actually deter you from cheating because you're going to have everything all ready. If you come home from work and you're super stressed trying to get supper ready for everybody, if you've got it planned out, it becomes a lot less stressful. Also, I will boil eggs or make rice, and that also helps me. So depending on what you have planned for your week, then you can do some of these things to get to prep. So for me, I like when I'm making my meal plan, I do a lot of the same things throughout the week just to make it easier on myself. So just to sum it up, you have to plan to be successful. I think I've probably said that about 10 times. But for me, that's what I found. If I want to be successful, I have to plan for the week. Please let me know when you're going through any of this stuff if you have any questions. You can also post questions in the group. That's a great support place for you to reach out and get some help if you're having trouble. It's likely if you have a question that others have a similar question, so go ahead and post it in there. You can message me also if you have any questions. I want you all to be successful with this program, and I want you to learn how to make this a lifestyle for you and your family and just to be healthier and stronger. And this is just something that I'm very passionate about, that I really do love these programs. So I hope this has been helpful to you. And like I said, reach out to me if you have any questions. Hope you'll have a great day.